Hello everyone. How are we? Welcome to the Trader Z YouTube channel. Today we are actually taking a peek at NAK this morning. It went up to 153, uh, and it stayed in that range to about 650, and then it took a little dip, but it's working its way back up. So we're still going to keep an eye on this, expecting some impressive things from this stock. As far as the market, so S&P is up 0.01%. Dow Jones is up 0.51%. NASDAQ is down 0.28%. Shenzhen is up 0.35%, and Shanghai is up 0.52%. Then, looking at the heat map, in investment and banking, MS is up 1%, well, 1.47%, with 251 billion market cap. GS is up 1.36% with a 239 billion market cap. KKR is up 2.42% with a 13 billion market cap. Just a second. Okay, BX is up 1.12%. That's, yeah, not clicking these, it doesn't change it. Am I on paper? No, I'm on regular trades. Okay, so CSHW is up 1.49% with 170 billion market cap. UBS is up 1.88% with 130 billion market cap. BAM is up 1.78% with a 93 billion market cap. ARES up 1.19, 49 billion market cap. TPG up 3.81% with a 22 billion market cap. Let me see if I can find another one that's more than 2%. BEN up BEN up 3.88% with a 12 billion market cap. Then we got AMG up 2.74 with a 6 billion market cap. VCTR up 2% with a 4 billion market cap. VTRS up 2.1% with a 1 billion market cap. Already starting to get tongue-tied. SWIN up 7%. SolarWind Holdings with a 520 billion market cap. I think that's what it said. Where did it go? Okay, we'll just go to investment and banking and look at it here because it's easier to see. There it is. SWIN, it's, yeah, 520 million market cap. Then add DOMH Holdings. Where did it go? Where did it go? There. DOMH Holdings, 8%, up 8% with a 112 million market cap. And I think those were the most impressive on the financials. Let's go back to industries. LLY, still on the heat map on pharmaceuticals. I think that one was on the heat map last week too. So we'll probably see it somewhere on our lower, one of our other trending lists. Okay, so then we have BIIB. That one's also a. It was up last week. I don't remember if it was on monthly or on weekly. UTHR. Oh wait, I didn't read the percent. Okay, that one's up 2%. with a 223 billion market cap. UTHR is up 2% with a 20 billion market cap, and I am oh, I lost the word. Rounding for some of these. But I'm rounding down, not up, so it is up a higher percentage than what I'm saying. Okay, so RNA is up 6% with a 6 billion market cap. Then APLS is up 2.99% with a 3 billion market cap. KNSA is up 2% with a 285 billion market cap. And remember, these are all pharmaceutical companies. TARS is up 10% with a 2 billion market cap. CORT is up 3%, 9 billion market cap. Already read UTHR. Already read BIB. BIIB. LQDA is up 2% with a 1 billion market cap. OCUL is up 3% with a 2 billion market cap. Is there anything? Oh, this one's ASPI is up 3%, almost 4, 3.89 actually, with an 858 million market cap. SNDL, that one is up 1%. That's one from last week. AKBA is up 4%, 750 million market cap. IMAB up 4%, 497 million market cap. ESPR is up 13% with a 665 million market cap. PHAR up 5%, almost 6, with a 1.11 billion market cap. And I don't remember if I read TARS. That one's up 10% with a 2.75 billion market cap. But that's back in pharmaceuticals, so I'm pretty sure I already read that one. Where's that? ESPR. We already read that. Okay. We kind of slid down from healthcare into logistics. SNDR is up 3%. Crap, where does with a 3 billion market cap. RXO is up 4% with a 2.73 billion market cap. ARCB is up 3%, 164 billion market cap. CBLG is up 3%, 541 million market cap. FIP is up 7% with a 577 million market cap. RGLT, that one's up 2% with a 281 million market cap. Already read that one. It's this one in the corner. CJMB, sorry, is up 2% with a 21 million market cap. But I thought I saw one a little higher than that. Oh, where did 5% go? Where did you go? Freight and logistics. There it is. Okay, it was in this corner somewhere. PAMT up 5% with a 237 million market cap. And SGLY up 4% with a 59 million market cap. What's going on in coal? CNR is up 3% with a 4 billion market cap. BTU is up 9% with a 3 billion market cap. ARLP is down 0.35% with a 327 billion market cap. NRP is up 9%, 0.93%, sorry, It is up 0.93% with a 1.42 billion market cap. And HNRG is up 3% with an 829 million market cap. NC is up 0.77% and has 310 million market cap. So biotechnology. Back to industries. Pull up oil and gas. So SHEL is up 2% with a 213 billion market cap. FANG is up 2.99%, almost 3, with a 42 billion market cap. VNOM is up 2% with a 14 billion market cap. APA is up 2.76% with an 8 billion market cap. MTDR is up 3% with a almost 4%, 3.85% with a 5 billion market cap. MUR is up 4% with a 4.35 billion market cap. Oh, anyway, I didn't say hi. BBAI, NAK, Morning Trader Z, hi VIX. I meant to say hi. I saw that VIX was in here earlier. Some very good info in the Discord and movers news. AMD and beast mode, Unreal. Okay, well, we'll stop this and check and see what's going on in the Discord. Thank you, Trader Z. I had it pulled up, I just hadn't moved over to looking at it yet. Did AMD finally make its move? That was what I wanted to get a hold of. Now let's go to today's bidding. And I was watching NAK. Yeah. Yeah, no, I wanted to get it before it shot up, but I was in other trades. It's all right. But yeah, this is one this is one that I was watching. They had their competition has been making some changes, and it's been pushing a lot of business towards AMD. So, okay. AI, BBAI, IBES, IBES. This is a new one to me. I'm going to go ahead and say hello in the Discord instead of being rude and just reading everybody's callouts. some good scalping for folks need to know in the Discord. So it might be too late to jump in now, but by now, FYI. Yes, that is something to be aware of when you're going through. So, like, it's not that these stocks don't go back up, but whenever people post it, they do try to post it at the best moment for you to get in to make some bank on it. So, if you're coming in an hour and a half late, reading everything from 7:30, expecting it to still be valid by 9, maybe it is, but you need to look at the stock a little bit before you jump in on a trade. You should also be looking at the stock anyway, regardless who's suggesting it to you, because it's your personal, it's your money, and you should be responsible for it. So if you're unsure about a trade, don't don't hop in. You don't lose money by not trading, but you do lose money by making bad trades. Anyway, yeah, thank you for bringing that back up, Trader Z. Um, sorry, I was responding to a post about. So she said, AMD going over 200 on now on OpenAI deal. Um, She says, I think I mentioned a few days ago where this could play an AMD laggard play. Hope you have some. I was just responding to that because I did want to buy some of those, but I didn't. And it would have been a good trade because it could have come in. I was started watching AMD at 160 something, and if I'd come in at 160 and I'd have made 40 bucks by now off of just one share. But I weighed that versus doing multiple scalp trades based on the price of that particular stock. I wanted to go. There's that. Okay. Time is it now? It's 8:38. CRW sympathy play with AMD GPU deal with OpenAI. That's from Lori. 227 or 227.30 all-time high for AMD. I would have preferred to already have grabbed up a few shares of the stock. I heard news on it and I did not, but that's okay. But yeah, so here's where I heard news and here's where it is now. So you understand what's going on in the market, you can make money. Okay, so is there anything else I want to take a look at? QS? Let's check out QS. That's from 7:30 though. Yeah, so for as an example, I called out QS about this time, it hit its peak and now it's starting to dip. Now, it doesn't mean that this couldn't also be a good time to buy in because if it dips down, and it goes back up. But check time when you're talking in the Discord to people about stocks and compare that to what time it currently is for you because that affects things. I've gotten into a few bad trades before. There weren't bad trades. I did not have the time and patience to wait them out to go green. So I should say that. But I've gotten into a few red trades because it went up and they called it out then and I wasn't paying attention at that time. And I hopped in a little too late expecting it to go back up. But what ended up happening is it dipped and it stop lost me out. It dipped a little more and then it went back up. So just something to be aware of. It happens if you're not paying attention. LAC, I want to look at this one. This one is just had all kinds of movement recently. Doesn't got a lot of interest right now though. I just got 10,000 down here at 898. I just wanted to take a peek at it. Oh, RR. So what did we ever find out any news about RR? Okay, so let's go back to market scanning. It's 8:42 now. I think we finished going through oil and gas. Maybe we did. GTE up 6%, 158 billion market cap. I'm not gonna read anything that's not more than like 5%. Well, okay, I lied. REI up 4% because everything else seems to be like 2% change. VTLE up 5%, 660 million market cap. KOS up 4%, 836 billion market cap. CLNE, I feel like I already read this one, but it wasn't up 5% before. That's changed. It has a 598 million market cap. Let's go back to industries. I think I went through most of this. TDM, TNDM, sorry, up 12%. BFLY up 18%. BTU up 9%. ARLP down 0.35%. KOD up 12%. And AMRN up, where'd it go? Well, it is up. Okay, I guess I'll just read this one more. TARA up 17%. So let's go to we'll go to the 1 day. So for the 1 day EPSM up 78% with a 361 million market cap. And I can actually pull that up for you guys so you can see it. DFLI up 76% with a 116 million market cap. BNAI up 69% with a 25 million market cap. ANSN up 68%, sorry, with a 10 million market cap. ANRO up 56% with a 186 million market cap. GIPR up 51% with a 8 million market cap. FEMY is up 51% with a 27 million market cap. ELPW up 49% with 28 million market cap. SYTA is up 37% with a 39 million market cap. And XELB is up 37% with an 11 million market cap. So that's for the day. So we go to the 5 days. Wolf up almost 2,000%, not quite, with a 303. Hang on, let me get a drink, guys. AMD, out AMD in green. Nice. Well, we'll check out AMD again. I posted in the Discord about RR. I'll look it up here in a minute when I'm done checking out the market and see what was um, finally said about that. I don't remember exactly what the accusation was. So when I'll look that up and see what we find. Okay, so we're at the 5 days. It is, we already did wolf, so we didn't click wolf though. There is wolf. It's moved all over the place. BQ is up 424% with a 44 million market cap. DFLI, that is also from our daily, our top 10 daily. It is up 261% with a 116 million market cap. BENF is up 147% with a 8 million market cap. JFB is up 124% with a 46 million market cap. BKKT, that's from last week too, is up 124% with a 933 million market cap. BTTC is up 122% with a 12 million market cap. ANGX is up 116% with a 1.45 billion market cap. It's fine. This is the 5-day period, approximately. Switch to the 5-day. Okay, I guess I was a little off. What? Oh, because I was thinking about, okay, yeah. So this is the one day I was thinking about wolf. That's why I was a little confused. Anyway, so this is the one day. It's the 1 month. We're on the 5 days, so I'll switch over to the 5 days real quick. So BNAI. I'll just click these real quick so you can see them on the 5 days. Wolf, BQ, DFLI, ADUR. And if I'm going too fast, you can always pause it. BENF, ADMA, JFB, BKKT, BTTC. Okay. Also, if you do pause the stream, remember to fast forward to the current time because if I'm giving you information, you want to get it as soon as possible, not later. Okay, so then we're going to go to the monthly wolf, still number 1, up 1,849% with a 381 billion market cap. DLFI, that one's also on the 5 days, up 587%, same market cap as before. ORBS, that one was up from last week, up 468% with a 1 billion market cap. MFH, up 426% with a 2.3 billion market cap. BQ, that's from our 5 days, up 408% on the month with a 44 million market cap. BKKT, that one's also up from the month, 373%. SLNH, that one, I don't remember if that one is up. I don't have the chart set up exactly the same way I do on paper trade, so I can't just click over. Okay, we'll check back on that one. Anyway, so the SLNH is up 365% with a 72 million market cap. WLDS, that one's been up for a couple of weeks, but it's 1 month. I mean, it's still up. It was at $1. It's at 5 right now. But anyway, that one's up 358% on the month with a 27 million market cap. AGMH is up 7, or not, AGMH is up 343% with a 24 million market cap. And then PTNM is up 342% with a 236 million market cap. Okay, so that's for the month. We'll go to 52 weeks. BTTC is at 52-week high. MFH is also change that. I don't want. Okay. Then we have. So we'll go to BTTC. Stop. Up. 577%. MFH up 101%, 203 billion market cap. We've talked about Wolf a few times. That's apparently it's at its 52-week high as well as the month and the week, the 5 days. MSS is up 90% with a 19 million market cap. DPRO, we've talked about that one as well, up 65% on the 52 weeks and 192 million market cap. AQB is up 61% with a 8 million market cap, not 800, 8 million. TSHA is up 58%, 1 billion market cap. AI, let's see. I see. Hmm. I got a response to my question about RR. Was there's no doubt robotics, even quantum and nuclear, are overvalued at this point. We get our price out of the pie, get our piece out of the pie, and see where our money is funneling in and join the party. RR is gapping up 13%, Serve up 4%, Path up 11%, robotics named in favor. Thank you, Lori. Grab a scalp and get out. Okay, that's fair. I'm looking at this on the 5 minutes. What's it looking like on the 2 minutes? I mean, it's blue. There's our R. One of my favorites. Let's take a peek at NAK real quick so we can keep an eye on that. Nice. Nice Bew. Bew posted his AMD trade on the Discord. Nice. Wish I could see more charts at once, but I really need the chart to be bigger so I can see the chart in detail. Oh well. Okay, so we've got a few to watch this morning. I'm going to go refill my coffee before 9:30, but I'll leave the stock page up and you guys can check out what's going on while I do that. So I will be right back. Okay, so AI has dipped down a little bit and it seems to be coming back up. I'm on the 1 minute. Let's see the 2 minutes, 5 minutes. Wait, it's up on the 5 minutes and the 2 and the 1.
you see that?
Feels like I should buy in. Buy in. It's fine, I'm set today. So I won't get in until 9:30, but that might be too late. My order has an ongoing modification. Okay. Okay. So it won't let me cancel my order. Won't let me adjust my order. Well, it's 2 minutes till. Guess we will just have to see if I get in or not at 9:30 because it will not let me cancel the order or adjust it. Alright, so it put me in. Actually worked out for me. Alright, so stop loss me out. Made $3 off that trade. So that one actually worked out. I got stuck, couldn't cancel it, but it did end up selling me the units at 665, so it went up to right here. It's going to be crazy open, so be careful, use your stop loss. I'm happy that I had a stop loss there. I was able to maintain my profit. AMD is at 222. I will buy one share. Will I buy one share? Maybe I'll buy one share. I don't know. I'm gonna watch this. VFF's up 20%. So what do we think about AMD right here? Good dip or bad dip? AG 52-week high. CAT 52-week high. Oh, NAK's at 154. You can see it on my chart down there. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and sell 100 units at 154. There. Now I have 600 units, and if that was the spike's day, the spike of the day, I got it. Ooh, 57. 58. Not done dipping yet. Okay, I will wait. AKAN 52-week high. That's another can of stock. NBIS 52-week high. NAK 161. I'm just gonna swap between these two. So if I sold all of my shares right now, I'd be able to bank $210. Okay, let's go back to AMD, 218, the 5-minute. You know what, we'll go in for my, maybe we'll go in for my one share. All right, let's just go for it. Buy in at 218. Tighten up our stop loss. Is a little more expensive stock than I usually buy into. Okay, so just gonna tighten up our stop loss. 52-week high for GLD. It's up 1.24%. 52-week high for CAMT. Okay, now please don't dip on me. So I have a very tight stop loss set right now. No, I stop lossed out. Okay, so I made $1.40 on that trade. I may have just gotten into it a little too early, but I still made green on that one. I should post about it. No, I mean, perhaps I bought into it at the right time. Oh, no, it's going back up. Who knows? Let's look at ANIK real quick, see where that's hanging out at. Oh, and I also forgot to post HL 52-week high. So, what I started out the day with 700 shares, and what I've been slowly doing is um, buying, or not buying, selling off a few hundred shares as it takes its little price spike until I'm down to 500 shares, which is what I wanted to originally own in NAK. Now, I had used this method where I had bought a few shares at a cheaper price and then I'd sell them and I'd scalp a little bit of profit on that. It would take my overall cost of the shares down and I'd be able to bank a little bit of profit for the day. But doing that, it would dip again and then I would be stuck with shares at a higher value than what it was currently trading at. So in the end, I eventually ended up with 900 shares, which wasn't really a concern for me, um, because I had the money in my account to hold on to it as well as trade, and I also was um, pretty comfortable having positions in this particular company. So now I have gotten down to 600 shares. I've made profit on it, and I'll sell 100 more shares before I hold on to it for the big boom. Um, but yeah, so that is how how I ended up with 900 shares and how I have gotten down to 600 shares. I've just been scalping them. Oh, I guess it's not a scalp. It would have been a scalp at that point. It might even almost been a long for some of them, but I have managed to take that red trade and turn it green. So pretty excited about that. It's hanging out at 163. I'm just gonna wait to sell my other 100 shares. Classic reason where FOMO can get you good. AMD at open. Oh, NAK is at 165. $166. So the next place that I wanted to you you average down is what you call that. Okay, yeah. It's called averaging down. But 250 is actually where I wanted to sell my next set of 100 shares at. Now we're at 159. You see that it hit 148 for just a second, but it's not even showing it up on the lines. This is what, that's a 5 minute. It actually still didn't show it up on the 1 minute either. Interesting. Okay, now the bars are opening back up again. PANW 52-week high. I'm unfamiliar with that stock. 57. See, Oklo's had an interesting day. It was 130, went up to 140, dipped all the way back down to 131, and came all the way back up to 140 again. Oh, here it goes again. Posting it in the Discord. I probably won't hop into this trade, but I know there are some traders that might. And of course, it's not that this is a bad trade to get into. It's just this takes a certain portion of my shares or of my liquid assets on here, and I would prefer to trade something I can buy more stocks of. ADTX 52-week high. What's NIK doing? 152. Okay, so it was at 154 when I sold my shares. So I was able to maintain or to scalp a little bit of profit. If I had held off, I could have got it to 166, but I was distracted in another trade and I wanted to go ahead and get that while it was there. Um, so yeah, pros and cons. I was able to maintain a little bit of profit there though. So what I could do if I really want to do is if it continues to dip, I could buy another 100 shares. I'm probably not going to do that though, because I am up. It's higher than what I paid for all of my shares for my averaged down shares. Um, and I just want to slowly bank profit off of these shares. Now, if it were to like completely dip all the way down to like 88 cents, I'd probably buy more, but I don't think it's going to do that. It's trending. Let's go. If you look at it, it's moving up. It's just been moving up. Actually, no, I want to put a trend channel on here. And I'm also going to delete that. That's from a previous charting thing. Guess I'm going to have to add that to all three of these. Oklo 52-week high. I called it RCAT if you like. Yeah. 45 BBAI. Okay, we'll look at BBAI because I'm not trading NAK right. Oh, hello. Gonna put timestamps on this stuff in the disc or in the YouTube channel, guys. Mm, looks like NAK is back at 159. Oh, 160. 61. It's doing some things. Hang on a second, everyone. I need to check something on another screen. I'm still here. It's okay. So then I'll go back to trade screen, and there we go. Okay, so we're looking at BBAI. It's currently dipping right now. I'm gonna watch and see what it does. Looking at the volume. I'm in the way. Hang on. There you go. Okay, now you can see it. Alright, so got it's moving pretty quickly. Where's the volume? Got the 2 minutes, 5 minutes. So we're gonna wait to get into this trade. It may dip further, and I just want to see if it does. So we got a call out on NAK. It says uh, this one from the best traders, eyes on NAK critical minerals in Alaska. Yeah, see if there's news on that. We got another call out for QS from View. Okay, so it says October 6, 2025, Vancouver, Northern Dynasty, blah, 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 I can't talk, minerals. And its 100% owned US-based subsidiary, Pebble Limited Partnership, announced that on October 3rd they filed a summary judgment brief in Alaska federal court, as did the state of Alaska and Elamina natives. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. And Alaska Peninsula Corp. The arguments presented clearly demonstrate the compelling reasons why the veto is illegal and should be withdrawn immediately. And then they go on to list the reasons why. And this is from Northern, I can't talk today. Northern Dynasty Minerals.com. So you can go there and see it for yourself. Read the article. Let's get back to my trades. Okay, so BBAI is still dipping, so we're still gonna wait on that. NAKs hanging out at 154 for the minute. A couple of the traders are discussing the VIX, um, saying that it's going up. So lots of fear with these run-ups as a cause for pause. Uh, that's what Lori said. And then View reassured big money's going to take their profit, so be careful. View was just reminding everyone that his stop loss saved him big this morning. Better than a little red. Better a little red than huge red. Okay, we're going blue on the 5 minutes now. I might make a move on it on BBAI. Check the 2 minutes. It's still down. 1 minute is still down. But it's open back up 771, 761. We'll wait on it another 5 minutes. Red again. Got an interest for 9,000 at 750. I think 750 might get it. Oh, 54. I got another call out for AMD, waiting for the second green on the 5 minute candle. So in my case, they'd be blue because it doesn't show up properly on stream. So we'll pull AMD up. So we've got one 5 minute candle. This 5 minute candle is starting. VFF is dipping a little bit. It was up 16%, now it's only up 12. RR took a dip. Now it's moving back up. Maybe not. Maybe. It's moving between 7.90% and 8% change. Let's go back to BBAI because that's what we were watching. So I'm doing a couple of things. I'm watching BBAI, but I'm kind of watching the market too. I'd like to get into at least one more $200 trade or so, or I could split that up into a few more. I'm just trying to decide if there's anything else I'd like to get into. In 47. Let's go to the 2 minutes and see what that's doing. So this is the first blue candle? No, second blue candle on the 1 minute. So it's blue on the 5 so far. Okay, this might be a good time to get into this trade. So if I do want to get into this trade, how much do I want to put into it? I don't want to put that much into it. Check the 5 minutes. Still the first 5 minute candle. First blue or green, I guess in everyone else's case. $52-week high, INOQ. Trader Z posted a link in the chat for calculatordaily.com/stock average. So you can click that if you want to check it out. Is that for averaging down or averaging your stocks? Because I use an app. Got a call out to watch CCCX. Right, up 10%. Serves also up 10. SERV. Looking at BTQ right now, just debating on whether it's a little late to get into a trade on it. Might be. Let's look at NIK real quick. It's currently trading at about 157, 158. So the ORBS just made a little jump this past 5 minutes, 2 minutes. Okay, looks like it's coming back down. Still blue on the 5-minute candle though. I saw our traders, he said NAK told you. Yeah. Alrighty guys, well I have already made green on all of my trades today, so I think I'm gonna call it quits before I hit a red trade. It's been green and we'll just keep our luck and be happy about it. Okay, so let me switch back over to the other screen. I guess before we going over NAK, this is one that we've been watching for a while. I pull it up almost every day. Um, well, actually, every day that I do stocks, I pull this up. But anyway, yeah, so we had a high of 166 so far. We're currently trading between 155 and 156. We're holding 600 positions. In this one, we bought at $1.21. That's average down. So yeah, this is green and we're just gonna watch what it does and sell whenever it pops. Anyway, I will catch you all tomorrow.